Hi guys and ladies, a subscriber, TimeMan16, asked me if I could do a fish jambalaya dish. Well, I made gumbo recently, but jambalaya is less like a stew and more like a paella. So I picked up all the ingredients. Except one, the fish. Let's go shop for some now. I'm gonna make my first cast right here off the dock. I'm not looking for shrimp. I already have shrimp. There you go. A fatty. I think it's too big. In this little lake, we throw the bigger ones back and we take the smaller ones out. Just shy of 13 inches, I'm throwing him back. And besides, look, you want to preserve this type. He's a good eater. He ate something big. Got him right here. Oh, he's not too small. He's small, but not too small. This is the size I need to cull. Whoa! Whoa! Where is it? Got him. Oh, I missed him. Got him. Oh. Look at this. I can't use it for dinner. I just want small fish. Look at this thing. It's a beast. It's only 3 something, whatever it says. Come on, I need you. Ah! I think it's too big. I don't know. I need something for dinner. 13 inches. I don't care. I've been out here too long. Let's keep them for dinner. It's my lake. I make the rules, you know? Let me show you what I'm using today. This is called a buzzbait. It's got a blade that spins like this along the surface. It goes... And it's really good. It's good from like mid-spring all the way through fall. Yep. Oh, big. Oh, it's too big. Too big. Ah, look at that, baby. It's a nice one. It's too big for food. 13 1/2 inches. He'll be fun to catch again. Let's return him. As you notice, the water is stained today. It's kind of muddy, and here's why. We had a big rain, but normally that wouldn't make it, this time of the year wouldn't make it muddy. But here's why. My neighbor is plowing his field. He's a new neighbor, and he's very eager to plant soybeans. So the runoff from there goes into my lake. I only need a little fish or two. Let's try for a bluegill. Here's a Beetle Spin body on a 1/32 ounce jig head. You only need a piece of plastic to catch bluegill. That's a nice bluegill. Whoa. Oh. A nice one. Yeah. Whoa. And sometimes you catch big crappie when you're going for bluegill. Oh, goodness. I've got to get them out of the lake. They're not good for a small pond. I got one. Wow, what a beautiful fish. I'm going to use them for the recipe. Let's get in the house and fillet these guys, and tomorrow we'll start on that jambalaya. Yesterday I won a battle with a big bass, and I also caught a giant crappie. And amid all the fun, I got over a pound of bass and bluegill fillets like this for our jambalaya. Let's get started on it right away. I'm not sure how to do this. I want to make chunks. About 1 inch by 2 inches. To our fish, I'm adding 2 teaspoons of Cajun seasoning. This is Weber's. I've got it all stirred in. Let's just set this aside now. I've got 4 links of andouille sausage. Don't say andouille, like I did the last time. And I'm cutting them lengthwise. I don't know why. I'm following directions. Now I'm going to slice them this way. Now it's onto the rice. You know me, it can't be rice. That's too high in carbs. We're going to use cauliflower rice. This stuff is fresh, right from the supermarket. Let's add a tablespoon or 2 of olive oil. The directions don't say, but I'm going to go with like a teaspoon of salt. Lots of pepper. Now a teaspoon of Cajun. I've got a baking sheet here, non-stick foil, and I've got our rice. Let's pour it out. Roasting it is better because it's drier. It's more like rice. You don't want gooey, mushy rice. Now I'm just going to pop our phony bologna rice in the oven for 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes. Let's get our rice out. There's our fraudulent rice. Let's get on with our jolly jambalaya now. I've got some olive oil in the skillet, and look, I'm adding chopped onions. From the store, I don't have time. I'm lazy. I'm supposed to add chopped bell peppers, but look what I found in the store. Already chopped. I'm so lazy. I'm also supposed to add chopped celery. I only got 1 of these because I don't like celery as much. I'm going to let these items cook for like 10 minutes. My veggies have been sauteing longer than 10 minutes, but they're nice and tender. And now look, garlic. 4 teaspoons. This is from the jar. Here's a tablespoon of Hungarian paprika. Now our andouille sausage. Let me stir this and then I'll go read the directions some more. The recipe says a can of petite diced tomatoes. I got them here. You don't want to get the regular size. You'll choke to death. Now we're going to add our fishies. and our shrimpies. And we'll cook them until they're done. Let's kick this up with, I don't know, 1.5 cups of Tabasco sauce. Everything looks cooked, the fish, the shrimp. Now, our fraudulent rice. Let's add that. I don't know how. How do I add that? Help! I've got cilantro here. If you want, use parsley. But I'm going to add some of it now. I'm going to try a chunk of my fish. You're going to love this. It's so easy. There's a little heat. You get a tingly sensation, but not too much. The only thing I could say is it's just bursting with Cajun flavor. Oh, you've got to try this. That fish was good. I'm just going to keep this on warm until our special guest comes. I forgot to tell you, the famous celebrity restaurant and food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks, is about to arrive here for dinner tonight, and I'm overjoyed. But I need to cool my heels. You see, despite seeing each other for eons, she seems resistant to marrying me, and that may be my fault. I've been too timid to come right out and ask her, but I'm determined to change that. I'm going to tell her that I want to get married tonight. Here we are once again with the famous celebrity restaurant and food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks, and thank you immensely for joining me tonight for dinner at my hopeless hovel. And you had a chance to passionately partake of my fish and seafood jambalaya, and I'm eager to know what you thought of it.
It was very tasty. It had the fish and the shrimp were both really good, and I enjoyed the andouille sausage as well, and it was nicely seasoned, and it was very good. It was a nice one dish meal.
It was a little spicy, but you could handle it.
But I was fine. Thank you.
You know, Miss Cheeks. Oh, I can call you Lulu now, right? It's about time I just come out and tell you. I'd like to get married.
Ah, I hope you meet someone nice.
Huh? Can I have a hug?